So when building a YouTube channel, a successful YouTube channel, it really boils down to things that I'm looking for. So I've built 12 real estate channels. They all grow increasingly faster and faster and faster. And there's 5 things that I go through every single time, my checklist. Now, this isn't just finding keyword research and doing that stuff that everybody else teaches. This is the inside look at how I build these successful real estate YouTube channels. How the ones who follow my recipe have those instant success stories, like 3 reach outs their first video. I will break it down to the 5 things you absolutely must do to your YouTube channel to be successful. And we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Channel Junkies. In this channel, I teach you exactly how I have built 12 real estate YouTube channels and counting for over $100 million in real estate sales coming up this year. No joke about it. I teach it all for free. And if you want that information, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. So I just want to start out this whole video by talking about these things that you need to be successful or have a successful channel. They've derived out of a lot of pain, a lot of agony, and most importantly, a shizload of testing. I test. So as I get, dozens, if not hundreds of reach outs from, real estate professionals wanting to know, does this work? Does that work? A lot of times what's hindering people is just not doing anything. If you post a bad video or make a bad thumbnail, you'll never know if it's good or bad if you don't post it. So the one thing that's been about me is I've done thousands of videos on all these different channels, and I've really got it niched down to where basically I know that the 15-20 videos I'm going to shoot in every single market that just freaking work. But it also starts with a channel. The channel has to be 1,000% set up correct so that you're successful. So there are 5 things that I'm going to be running you through. And really, I always say it, but the last one is everything. In fact, I just had a conversation with a guy today who was struggling. We had a lot, he partnered with us at EXP. So, the benefit is we had a lot of coaching sessions, and a lot of it was just trying to get stuff out of him. Well, he completely pivoted. He started a whole new channel talking about stuff, which I'm going to tell you all about at the end. And now he's putting in 6, 12, and $24 million commercial deals. So I'm going to tell you exactly what he did. And that is the last tip of how to do that. So I guess the first one is the channel art. Now, I really want to show you this because the one thing about the channel art and why it's so important, because again, and some of you have seen me, so you already know this, but I'm going to go into what I'm doing recently. In fact, to do it, I'm just going to show you. This is the channel art. I used to have Jackson Wilkie, Jesse Dow, top realtors, call me, email me, text me. That is still what is being taught by marketers out there, and it's the most false statement I've ever heard. When it comes to real estate sales or your business, if it is just your name, it is not something that people can grab onto. They don't know what the channel's about. And so what I've learned, after changing a lot of this stuff, is this channel art right here needs to say just a few things. New videos every week, it's got to say that, and tap subscribe to learn all about living in your city. Because what happens is people watch your videos and then they go right to your channel to see what it's about, and then that's where we're like the greasy salesman. Call, text, email, click here for this, click here, all these squeeze pages and landing pages. And so not only does this need to be on point, but I see everybody's social stuff right here. Buyer squeeze pages, landing pages, all sorts of crap. Facebook, Instagram, that makes people leave the platform. You're not going to be successful because if people start clicking on all your other links, that gets them off of YouTube, and YouTube will penalize you. YouTube's #1 goal is to get you to the platform. So I just wanted to get that straight. And the other thing is right here, my secret bonus. When I click subscribe here on mine, I remember moving to Portland, Oregon, and I had one. Now, how does it do that? I'm going to show you. Right here, you are at your channel. This is your about link, so you got to go into customize channel, about, and for the link right here, you're going to write, and I have a full tutorial on this on another video, but you're going to write $sub _ confirmation = 1. So that is the link that you're actually going to place in there, and that puts that booby trap. The subscribers are huge to the data and the information so that it knows who to go out and retarget your information to. So the second thing about a successful channel, and this is something that I go over all the time, is this. My YouTube channel name used to be Jackson Wilkie. That was my account. And then I changed it to the Real Agent Now group with Jackson Wilkie and Jesse Dow. Never was searched. Again, this was not being taught by anybody, and we were always talking about real estate. That's what, we were taught. I finally started cracking the code of which videos to be shot, which videos to do, and the importance of building out your channel. See, a lot of people skip this step and just start doing random videos or hundreds of property views. I've seen a channel with 500 property tours, and it had 11 subscribers, and it was all their teammates. You've got to do this right. People asking, why? What about the channel name? Well, when you search this stuff, you got to realize, if we go to the Keyword Explorer, because this shows relevancy, obviously living in Portland, Oregon is a massive, massive long tail keyword. Tells me right there, we're the #1 channel. We also own, 7 of the 20. So we blanket this because our channel name is living in Portland. So, you can see any of these. Even this is living in Southeast Portland, Oregon, right there. We own 14 of the 20 search results. So basically they can't not click our videos. That's because of our channel name, our channel art, everything about it is telling YouTube, okay, this channel is the most relevant to whatever these search terms are of living in Portland, Oregon. It's our channel name. You might go, oh my gosh, well, there's already a living in my city. Yes, I've made an impact on the real estate community. I understand that. If you see a living in across the country or out of the country, it was because of my teachings, but it doesn't matter. When I moved to Houston, Texas, I had 7 of my students here who'd either been in my boot camps or my courses. I even have some who join us at EXP, and I help them create channels. It doesn't matter. 6, 7, 8 realtors, and then yet here we are competing with 30,000 of them on Facebook, Instagram, and Zillow. It doesn't matter. You can have as many living in channels as you want. You just got to be the best. So the third thing on the list is your channel keywords. Okay, so how do I rank for videos, right? A lot of times it has to do with your title and your thumbnail and your tags. Yes, your thumbnail, because thumbnail is part of your click-through rate. So what it looks for is when someone types in, what is it like to live in Portland, Oregon? Boom, it's going to start throwing up videos that are, one, the most relevant. So your title, tag, descriptions need to be on point. I've done a ton of videos on TubeBuddy on how to do this, but at the same time, I've got those channel keywords. So the reason that I pop up 14 out of 20 videos, and I've only done like 1 or 2 videos on Southeast Portland, Oregon, is because of my channel keywords. So what I'm doing for that, this is the super secret. This is what I had to figure out on my own. So here I am on my screen. What I'm going to show you is, if we go right here to customize channel, this just kind of gets us into our dashboard here, but I want to get over here to my analytics. This is what I say. People go, Jackson, my channel's not working, or will you look at it? And I would go look, and they'd have 1 video or 2 videos, and I'm like, I can't do anything with this. I need to look at the data, the traffic source, the analytics. That's what I understand. I don't make stuff up like other marketers and top realtors out there who don't even do this. They just make everything up. I started understanding that it was my data, my analytics, my traffic source. So here's my analytics. Go right here to see more. Go to your traffic source, and you will see right here is your YouTube search. If you click on this, this is how people are finding your channel. Right there, Portland, Oregon. This is only in the last 28 days, so I will go lifetime. You will see #1 driver right there, Vancouver, Washington. #1 driver to my Portland, Oregon channel. I would have never known that I needed to go shoot Vancouver videos if I didn't look at my data, my analytics. So not only is it, on my channel tags, or not only is it my #1 driver, but now it's on my channel tag. So now I went and shot some Vancouver videos, but I also put this as a channel tag. See, I've got all these: Bend, Oregon, Salem, Oregon, living in Portland. So this is the main things that people are searching, which also means those are the videos I should be shooting the most. So with that being said, your channel keywords, this is huge, because I see all these YouTube channels and they'll have 500 channel keywords. I want to rank for this. And they're like, no, put about your top 15 traffic source. That's your channel keywords. Again, that's relevancy. That makes you have a successful channel. You've got to have your settings in place. There's 20 settings you didn't even know about that could be hurting you. Got to have that channel art so that people know, so they subscribe. So now YouTube has the data to go out and throw your videos in front of other people. You've got to understand your channel keywords. That channel name can definitely help. It's not an absolute must, but I know it really, really helps. And now #2, long videos. This is the biggest thing on planet Earth, is long videos. We get taught as realtors 20, 30, 60-second videos. Nobody has attention span for more than 30 seconds. BS. When you really want to learn something, make a purchasing decision, you'll watch hours, days, months, years of content. We have people reaching out 5 years in advance. That's how much research. That's why I don't like 30-second TikTok and Instagram. When's the last time you went and bought a $3,500 MacBook or PC because you watched a 10-second video of someone dancing? That's not where we're making our purchasing decisions. And when like the biggest purchasing group, the millennials, the next gen, the Gen X, the Gen Zs are 83% of them came out and said buying a home now is more important than ever in the history of the United States. They're going to come in droves and they're learning. They're going to learn on these SEO platforms by reading, watching long form videos, and that is where I live. Now everybody says short videos, so I'll do 4, 6, 8. No, let me show you. Let me prove it, because everybody talks, well, you should just do this. They don't do it. Okay, Portland, Oregon. Okay, so here's our video. We'll go back. We are in the analytics section. Okay, so we have, this is crazy, 9.4 million impressions. So YouTube, without spending one dime ever, has put our videos in front of almost 10 million people most likely to watch our content. Now, if you start looking, I'm going to get out of here real quick and go to the traffic source again. You will see that the YouTube search is the #1 driver to this Portland channel. So early on, when I was brand new to this, what do they say? You need to share your videos on social. You need to tell everybody about it. You need those views. So for a year, I shot all these videos and I put it to every real estate group, and the realtors loved it. Oh my gosh, they loved it. This is great. I never got any business from it because I was tricking the algorithm. I was ruining everything that YouTube is. It goes out and finds your most ideal clients. So look at, here's our average view duration when they suggest our video. So now that I do these longer videos, it's going to go out and find more people, because its whole goal is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible. And when it does, look at these average view durations, 6 minutes. So let me show you what it means to do long videos. So now I've done 12 YouTube channels and I do long videos. That YouTube channel, Living in Portland, is 26 months old. This channel is 8 months old. So it is less than a third of the time old. And I will go to my lifetime analytics, last 365. You can see I started in September. It's only May, so it's 8 months old. We'll go to see more. And now that I've shot all these videos and built all these channels, I understand it is all about length. Okay, I have 5 million impressions in 8 months. I've got 411,000 views, or 412,000 views in 8 months. Portland channel is 26 months old. I got 750, 800,000 views and 10 million impressions. So I know now it's the long videos that work. Check out my average view duration. As you can see, YouTube search now was #1 on my Portland channel because people have to go search and find it. I put it behind the 8 ball so long by having so many realtors and local friends, family, just click this, watch it. I need views, because that's what's being taught by people who don't do it. Don't follow people who don't do it. I go by data analytics. So this is what I'm looking for in my new channels, is browse and suggested. This is the money maker right here. I did a fraction, probably 1/20th of the amount of videos, maybe 1/50th, because I got like 350, 400 videos on the Portland channel. I've only got like maybe 20, 30 on here, and it's growing at a 10x rate, right? Look at this average view duration, 10 minutes and 12 seconds. My average view durations are longer than most of my competitors' videos in totality. So that's why I'm getting millions and millions of impressions, and we've had 1,200 reach outs in just 8 months. And I'm talking from buyers, reach outs from buyers. I know what it means. You got to have these long videos so that YouTube goes out and places your videos everywhere. Its goal is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible. So when anybody's searching anything about Houston, Texas, I'm crushing my competition because they're doing short little videos and I'm doing good, long, honest videos. Last tip, most important, if you've been with me this long, I really appreciate it. Make sure you comment down below if this is helping. Which videos are your #1 producers? I want to see that. And also, smash that like button. Real quick before I get into this one, because I think it's so important to know this. And I'm going to talk about that story that I brought up at the beginning about, the switch, the change, because this is everything. This will be the importance of your entire channel growing. is this number one. And I love being able to talk to agents about this when we have these strategy, these coaching calls, with agents that decided to partner with us at EXP. This is why it means everything in the world. Now you get to surround yourself with people who are all scaling and growing, and you get all that help for free. So, I just want to mention, if you are interested at all, hey, and if you're not, you at least have the conversation for 20 minutes, see if it's a fit, then you'll know. But email me, jackson@realagentnow.com, just to learn more about, our partnering options. Number one is you got to be you. So what happened? Our homeboy started a channel and he tried to be like me, but he's born and raised here. I created YouTube for real estate because I moved to a city. I couldn't get business. I was brand new into real estate. I didn't know anything about the city. And I started shooting all the restaurant, shop, interviews, all this crap that they teach you to do. And I never, even to this day, got a phone call from it. I started a video one time about what it was like to move to Portland, my story. It blew up. Then I started doing the vlogging because I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out and show you what it's like to be in these areas, because I just moved here too. It is so hard to move to Portland and not know. You can live on one side of the street, and it's like a different country than the other. You have northeast, southeast, this side of the river, that side of the river. So I'm going to start showing you all of these neighborhoods, what you get there, the different styles of living. That's how I invented the real estate vlog. Was I understand through keyword research, 10, 12, 15 times a month, people were searching what it's like to live in these areas on YouTube more than Google. So people wanted to see it. I knew my story. I knew what to say. I was being myself. I got out of the nice clothes, the button-ups. I wear shorts, t-shirts. I'm Jackson Wilkie, and I get doctors, lawyers, moms, dads, professional athletes, professional YouTubers. I get everybody who just likes me. And so I get a lot of YouTubers who just struggle, and I'll see them go like this. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the 5 things that you must know before moving to Houston, Texas. So stay tuned. It's garbage, right? There's no like substance to it, and there's no way to really relate with that person. So this person was trying to do a living in channel in one of our markets. They joined us at EXP, and guess what? In my own market, that's the coolest thing about this model, is the more I help you, the more it helps me. So now I actually can help you in the same markets. Build him a channel. Struggled. We did the coaching calls. I worked with him. It was just something that was just uncomfortable. They were from there, but he loved commercial, land, ranch, all that stuff. So, created a channel on that, started talking his lingo. He knew everything about it. He put a $6 million deal into contract. He's going to make $180,000 from that. He has a $24 million deal coming. It's insane. He's the happiest he's ever been, working with ideal clients, loading up his side-by-side, taking them out and showing them properties. He's doing exactly what he knows and what he loves. And so if you know construction, if you know investment, if you know move up home buyers like me, families, if you know what it's like to move, relocate, if you're new to an area, that's what you talk about. You do not need to be the local. You need to not be the professional realtor. I always got hit with, I've been doing real estate for 25 years, kid. Cool, you're doing something wrong. I've only been doing it for 2, and I'm out of production already and growing $100 million real estate teams being myself. People want to work with people they know, like, and trust. And so your channel will never be successful. I can teach you everything in the world. In fact, if you follow my method, you can have crappy videos and you'll probably still be successful, but then have massive success. You've got to train your brain to be yourself on camera, talk the way you want to talk, be you, and talk about the things that you're comfortable doing. I love, again, helping people, coaching them through this. I just talked to a fireman who's trying to get out of becoming a fireman full-time and get into real estate, and I'm coaching him up. He's done 4 videos. He's already had 3 reach outs. So he's going to be getting out of fire, and I told him all about what he needs to be saying. He needs to talk about being a fireman all the time. I talked about being a journeyman lineman in a lot of my videos, and I get people reaching out, oh my God, I'm a journeyman lineman, or my husband's a lineman, or my grandpa was a lineman, or my dad was a lineman. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, you've got to be relatable with people, and you got to own who you are. That's the most important part. So again, any interest in partnering, coaching with us, blowing up your business systems, processes, jackson@realagentnow.com is my email. These are the videos that are going to help you absolutely erupt your business, content marketing, and your YouTube channel. Start clicking on those, and you will be well on your way. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.